Fresh, fresh, flex, fresh, 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 flex, fresh, fresh, helmets, left, got with cafe breath.
Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi. Did you guys miss me? Did you guys miss me? Did you guys miss me? So, I love you guys. We will be going on Station Head directly after this. We absolutely will. Like, y'all know I gotta be messy. I have to be messy. Like, why not? It's fun. So, we're gonna go and be messy on Station Head after this. Y'all know I get all giddy on the inside when people come for me. I love it. It's just like, are you coming for me? Are you coming for me? Yay! So here, flip. So we will be going over there right after. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to your boy, Sean David Way. We're going to get into some hot topics. Shout out to Rihanna. She had her baby. Offset and this whole Migos situation. We're going to dive into that a little bit. And then Mimi, the baby mama, she got a new. So we're going to talk about that too. And we're going to talk about Bobby Brown and his wife and that show. And we're going to talk about Marlo being an ex-con, like Kenya said. Kenya said, I'm an icon, okay? I've been on TV for the last 57 years. Marlo is an ex-con. And she got about 15 mugshots to prove it. So I'm here. So we're going to talk about all of that. We're going to talk about all of that. Welcome, everyone. I love you guys. I love you, love you, love you. I just seen a question about Beau. Hello, everyone. I love you all. We're going to get into your comments as well. It's just so many of you guys. It is so many of you guys. Okay, well, somebody said something about Beau. Last time we was on Beau, a white man came up there and was calling us the N-word. I was like, oh my goodness. They were calling us the N-word. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, shout out to Mahogany. It was Mahogany. Shout out to Mahogany. Yeah, so we'll be back over there. But girl, it was an ass. So I'm blurry. I don't know why. Hold on. I don't like being blurry. Whatever, it'll probably go away. So I love you guys. So let's get into boom. Congrats to Rihanna and A$AP Rocky because they had a baby. They got a child. They got a child. I don't like being blurry. I don't know why I'm blurred. It's weird. My internet's perfect. Hold on, y'all, because I can't. Hold on. Okay, better. Because it's just like I might as well just turn my camera off if it's gonna be blurry. Gross. So I love you guys. So thanks for sticking in there with me. Let's pull Rihanna and A$AP back up. I'm happy for Rihanna and A$AP Rocky to have their baby. Rihanna, please don't take 50 years to show this baby. Please don't show him on his first day of first grade. And it's the first time we seeing him. Girl, don't hide your beautiful baby. Let us see him. I bet you he is so cute. Ooh, 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 ooh. I love babies. So cute ones. So shout out to Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. They had their little baby. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Rihanna was like fierce the whole time she was pregnant. So, you know, her rushing to get back into certain clothes. It's like, girl, you never took them off. Rihanna, you never took them off. All your clothes was pretty risque. You was still fighting and bopping while pregnant, girl. You was still very much so giving us hoochie mama with glamour. So it's just like, shout out to Rihanna and shout out to A$AP Rocky. What I found interesting about this is that, because TMZ, y'all know they reported they're always in the hospitals or at the police precinct. They just be waiting. Chris Brown said congratulations to Rihanna and A$AP Rocky on their child. And I think that's so nice. I think that's really cool that he said congratulations to Rihanna because he knew Rihanna always wanted to have children. So shout out to him for that. I think that is dope that he said congratulations to Rihanna on their baby. So congratulations to them. Yes, she was very so much serving while she was pregnant. Yes, she absolutely was. Shout out to Rihanna because she was giving, she was giving the whole pregnancy. So shout out to my girl Rihanna. I think that is a great thing that Chris, was just like, congratulations, like on your baby, and whatnot. Rihanna was pretty much the same way with him and all of his children. She's always been congratulatory of Chris Brown and his children. So once again, shout out to him. That was very nice. Him, saying congratulations to them, ASAP and Rihanna, welcoming their baby boy into the world. So I'm excited to see the baby. I bet you the baby is like cute overboard. Yes, Island, I agree. Island Brown says that's nice growth. Yes, I absolutely agree. Right, cute ones. Rise B girl. Anybody trying to hold no gnats? No gnat with no onesie on. No. So shout out to Chris Brown and shout out to Rihanna and A$AP Rocky for having a little boy. I'm super excited to see him. I bet you he is so cute. I bet you he's cute. I bet he's just the cutest little thing. So let's get into this because I really want to get into this, y'all. And we're gonna be on this for a hot second. So Quavo and Takeoff come together. Shout out to Never Could Talk, Love Never Talk. Together as Unk and Few for new single Hotel Lobby. Oh my goodness. So Quavo and Takeoff come forward with this new single. It's just a single. It's not like it's an album or anything. But they come forward. Sean, they posted pictures already. Get that! Oh my God! Hold on. Hold on. Be back. Hold on. I'm typing it in, y'all. What? Rihanna, baby? Where is it? I want to see him. Oh, I want to see him. Oh, I see. Ooh, they show her getting out the hospital. Ooh. She did post a picture of him. Wait, is this her baby? No, I don't know. I don't know if this is her baby. What, is this her baby? Oh my goodness, is this her baby? Rihanna, is this your baby? Oh my goodness. Is this her baby? No, I'm nosy. It's Rihanna, girl. Is this your baby girl? Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute, is this her baby? Oh my goodness, this is our baby? Oh my God, look at our baby. Hold on, y'all, let me show y'all our child. Oh my goodness, look at our baby. Look at our baby. Hold on, let me pull our baby up. Ooh, look at our child. Bam. Look, y'all. Look at him, so cute. He already holding his head up. Oh my goodness. Look at our child. Oh my goodness. Y'all know when babies first come out, they all look weird. They all look weird because they was literally just inside of something. So we got to shape their head a little bit, and whatnot. But oh, look at him. Look at our child. Oh, we did a good job. Rihanna, girl, ASAP. Oh, we did a good job with our baby. Look at our child. Look at our son. He is so cute. My goodness. Look at what we made. Hold on, let me get my microphone. Look at what we made. Yay. It was all worth it. It was all worth it. Look at her baby. Look at her baby. Don't y'all want to hold it? I want to hold it. I want to hold the baby. I want to hold the baby. Oh, that's her niece. Oh, y'all got me looking at other people churn. I don't think that's him. I was getting my microphone. I didn't see y'all comments. So y'all mean to tell me y'all got me over here looking at somebody else's damn child? This is not the baby we want. Oh, okay. Rihanna, I don't even want to see the baby now because Rihanna, they don't ruin this moment for me. They got me over here praising somebody else's child. This ain't even your damn baby. Oh my goodness. Let me move on. It's a shame y'all got me sitting over here looking at other people churn. Ain't that girl damn baby? Now let's get into this. No, we ain't looking up no picture. This is not the baby that we want. No. This ain't the baby we want to look at. I was kind of looking at the baby a little bit like, well, I don't know, Rihanna. I don't know. Y'all done tried it. Wrong baby, but still cute. Yes, that baby is cute, but that's not the baby we want. That's not the child we looking for. Got me over here looking at other people's baby. I wanted to see the little ASAP. My goodness. Now let's get back into these boys, the Migos. Now the Migos done came out with a song without Offset. Nah. Yes, we want our baby, the Navy baby. That's what we want. They tried it. Now, shout out to Rihanna. But girl, hurry up, show that baby. Y'all talk about some. Oh, she already showed a picture shot. She already showed. I'm like, she look a little young, and her face ain't fat or nothing. Her face supposed to be chunky. She just had a baby. You know, the face swells. You know, little water. That's all. There's little water on the knees. Now the Migos done did a old song, y'all, without Offset. Nah. And the song is called Hotel Lobby, and it's just with Quavo and Take Off. Nah. Now, Uncle Offset, couldn't Offset, is not in this song. I want y'all to take a good look at this picture, because who in the hell is these two people right here? Hold on. Who is these? Who is them? Who is these little people, big world? Who is them? Who is them? Who is these little people, big world? I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all mamas was thoughts, and I'm saying that in the most respectful way. Quavo and Take Off. Y'all ain't number 2 years apart. They look maybe a year and a half. Sick ghetto twins. Look, nah. Y'all ain't number 7 weeks apart. And the auntie and the grandmama pregnant at the same time. Y'all in the same grade. All of this very ghetto. This uncle nephew. They ain't cousins. That's his uncle. Has your uncle ever sat in front of you in class? That's no shade. I mean, my uncle didn't go to school with me. They're all older than me. Very so much. Like 30, 40 years older than me. So I was like, wait a minute. So both of y'all was in Mrs. Patterson's class at the same time? I was like, oh my God. And how long have y'all not been virgins? Because y'all were 5 and 6. Y'all 5 and 6, chains on, all that already. Already missing home. Sitting in the ghetto thinking about all my homies passed away. So y'all already reminiscing, missing people, all of that, banging, and all of that at 6 and 7. Who did that? That's my uncle. Yo, uncle. Wait a minute. Why are you taller than him? Like, what's going on here? So shout out to Bridgerton. She said, how can the Migos break up? It's hard to get back with him. Offset said, huh? Offset said, huh? Offset said, huh? He do not want them, huh? Like how you handing somebody something, you open and start eating and you don't want no more, Bridgerton. He said, huh? You want this? Offset done got rid of Takeoff and Quavo. He done said, I don't want y'all. Like, I'm good on y'all. So, but for real, Tressa, look at these little niggas. Yay and hi. So but shout out to them. I said, ooh, look at these little people. I said, when did y'all lose your virginity? Like, Was y'all already banging? Like already? Like here we go. So they came out with a track, y'all, and this is the song I wish I would play it. I like Quavo, I like Take Off, and I like Offset. I like Take Off the most. If you can watch past videos, I tell you how I really like Take Off and how I really think that he can actually spit. He actually has a flow, and I actually like it. So I've always liked him. What's that one song that he got? Oh, shit. Something about ghost riding and something like that. I don't know, but I love that song. I love it. So a shout out to Take Off and shout out to Quavo for coming out with this song. Now they done came out with this song, and Cardi B husband was very upset. He had to, because look what he did, y'all. He done unfollow both of them. Look at what Offset did. He done unfollow both of his family. Offset, be nice, oh. So Offset unfollow both of them. Offset was a little perturbed that they came out with this song without him. Now, Offset, people are stating in blogs and underneath comments, from what I've seen, that he, I guess he allegedly had already unfollowed one of them, and I believe it was Takeoff, and then I guess he just recently allegedly unfollowed Quavo. Lord, y'all, I said Cardi did too. Not Cardi. I don't know. Did Cardi unfollow them? I don't know. Maybe. You never know. I mean, that is her husband. I know she's gonna stick by her husband side. Go on, Cardi B. And so, she said, "Thank you, Sean, because Takeoff is the best to me." I agree. I think Takeoff is the best in the group. I always liked Takeoff. So he didn't unfollow the both of them, and I don't think that he unfollow Quay or Take Off a while back. I think that he just recently unfollowed the both of them, and I do think that he is upset now. You know, Offset, him and Cardi just had another child, you know, baby boy, Wave, not too long ago. So you know, Offset has been busy. Offset has been busy being a father to all of his other children as well that he has. And him and Cardi just been, you know, kind of laid back. You know, the pandemic definitely set a lot of people down and showed a lot of people what was important and what's really not important. And I think that Offset took kindly to his family. I think they got really, really, really close, which a lot of families did. Some it made terrible, you know, it ripped some apart. And with some families, it brought them closer together. So I do believe Cardi and Offset became stronger, you know, during COVID. They got to spend a lot more time with one another. And how many does children's Offset have? Is there 5? Because he had the album Father 4, and Culture was already born. So 5. I had 2 with Cardi and 3 with other women, I think. Because the album was called Father 4, correct? So I think Offset has 5 because Wave would make 5, I believe. Excuse me. Wave will make 5. So I believe that Offset, yes, 5. Baby Shay says 5. I believe Offset has 5 children. About that life, thank you so much for about that 50 plus life. Thank you so much. Happy Friday to you as well, sweetie. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I like their song Bad and Bougie. I like that song too. I like Walk. Is it Walk It? Walk it like a talk it. Walk it like a talk it. Walk it like a. I love that song. Let's go. Okay. Yes, with Drake. I love that song. So they got a lot of songs that I like. Motorsport, Big Track. I love that song. The Migos, they got a lot of cuts. They got a lot of cuts. They do. Their first album, I feel like they generated more cuts. But yeah, I like the Migos. I like them together. I like them as a group. So not the Amigos. Who are just now 2 friends. I cannot. And so I do believe that Offset, you know, he's been busy. And Offset too. Offset, you done have solo albums and all of that without them. Now Quavo did his little solo project, Honcho, you know, and whatnot. He did his little project. Takeoff, not so much. Like he did, you know, a couple singles, you know, whatnot, but he didn't really come out with like no albums. Maybe a mixtape, I think, but not like an actual, you know, EP. So, Offset, you've had plenty of freedom, Offset, to do what you basically wanted to do. And there is also still a lot of static between Offset and P from Quality Control. Okay. And I feel like this may have been a situation, like y'all know, God rest Tracy Braxton. So I love that one. Y'all remember on if you watch Braxton Family Values, right? And all of the other sisters didn't do the show, but Tracy did. And they ended up bringing people in like Natalie Nunn and other people to come and stand in for the other sisters because they still had to do a season. Now, WeTV was threatening to sue the sisters and all of that because they were doing basically like, they were protesting, if you will. They were on strike because of the wages and how they felt that they should be being paid more, and whatnot. Because because WeTV, y'all know how y'all do the black girls, because y'all put millions of dollars in the Kardashians' hands, and the Braxtons are 10 times more entertaining than the Kardashians. And I don't want to hear nothing of the other. Y'all want to make them hoes billionaires. Y'all tried it. Y'all made the Kardashians cajillionaires, and they're boring. That's hot. All they do is sleep with black guys. That's hot. That's how I'm going to have a bunch of kids by Kanye, and you guys are going to keep following me around, and then I'm going to go pretend to be a lawyer, and then I'm going to try to get black guys out of jail to get back because I've used them so much. I've used black men so much. That's the least I can do, is try to save one since I've ruined so many. Girl, whenever you get through, y'all be trying to look at Kim like she's the same. She's not a saint. This is old. This is very so much old. Yeah, she older niggas. Oh, yeah, she absolutely do. As many of them that she done effed over. Oh, yeah, the Kardashian curse. As many of them she has effed over. She owed them this, especially black women. She owed black women a lot, too, as much as she done stole from them style, swag, everything, and made it, when they wear it, it's ghetto, but when she wear it, it's couture. Whenever she get through. The body she went bought is organically black. Whenever she get through, the curves, the butt, the thighs, all of that. Cornbread or greens. That's what did that to black girls. Chicken, pork chops, hard salami, all of that. Ham, turkey, dressing. Yes. And you very so much went and bought it. You and your sisters. And made it couture, made it hot. Y'all made plastic surgery in season to look like black girls. Like you tried it. Like a lot of Latino women and stuff like that is naturally shaped like that. But most of you white girls are not. Like y'all be thick in certain areas. Really skinny legs, but have like a fat butt. No chest. Or got a big chest, really no butt. Like y'all built weird. Y'all built weird. And y'all know y'all is. That's why white women and basically invented breast implants. Because y'all needed them. Y'all needed them. The mosquito bites on y'all chest. Y'all needed them. Y'all the originators today. Y'all can have that. The BBL should be called by black girls. That's what they should call, because that's what they're coming in to get. Make me look like a black girl. Like that. Make me look like a black girl. Make me look like a Georgia peach. Hair flip. So yeah, that's old. But anyway, because now I went out on a rant. Because stuff like that be making me mad. Because it's just like the Braxtons, to me, were 10 times more entertaining than the Kardashians. And they deserve the same type of pay that those people were getting. But since the Braxtons didn't have a sex tape, they're not getting the same notoriety. They're not getting the same coin, although they're doing twice the work and have twice the viewers, all of that. The Braxtons basically ended it because the sisters wanted it to. Otherwise, I would have followed the women around for the rest of their lives. If y'all had it y'all way, WeTV. If you had it y'all way, y'all would have followed them around forever. Forever. Like whenever y'all get through. And y'all weren't paying them not even a quarter, a 10% of what the Kardashians was making. That is very so much trash. Very so much. And we love the Braxtons. Very good show. We loved them. We loved the sisters. We absolutely did. They sitting there filing foreclosures and bankruptcies and all of this ish, while the Kardashians on their fourth mansion and all of that, because one of them slept with a black guy. But because all of the Braxtons got it honest, they all have talent. All of the Braxton sisters could sing. All of them. Rest in peace to Tracy, my girl. That was my girl. They all were talented. Actresses and all of that. Unlike the Kardashians. But y'all want to give them $130 million to split as the Kardashians, but the Braxton's supposed to split $3 million. Girl. Y'all want to get the Kardashians $200 million. You guys split this up, and we love you guys. But then the Braxton's an actually entertaining show. You got Toni Braxton, a living legend. Tamar the Muppet, and you just got all of these wonderful people. Even Mama Braxton, Evelyn, we love her. My goodness. Yes, the Braxtons weren't making nothing, next to nothing. That's why they wanted out of those contracts, because they doing all of this work but not getting paid. Because they feel like the little change that they gave them at the beginning, that's supposed to last them 10, 15 years. But give the Kardashians, let's give them $150 million to split. Kylie's quite not up to a billion yet, so let's get her to $1 billion. Something that's not even entertaining. Like, that show sucked. That's why it's gone. They just they can't live it down, so that they gotta go back. That's why they on Hulu, because they're dry. They're dry. But the Braxtons made chump change compared to what the Kardashians made. And the Braxtons actually have work behind them. Not being in no tape, laying on their back, putting on makeup, talking about some, ooh, that's hot rage. Girl, bye. But anyways, Tracy, before I got sidetracked, Tracy still did the show because she didn't want her sisters to get sued. She didn't want all of them to get sued and whatnot. And, so she decided to still go through with it. And the other sisters were mad at her. And that's why you didn't see anybody like with Tracy really throughout that. So she talked to Tony on the phone, but like other than that, so she took one for the team type of situation. So I don't know if that's what's going on with Takeoff and Quavo, because they know that they still owe work to quality control because they're still under contract. If they decided to do work for P from quality control to make it so that they're not getting sued by him, or blackballed, by him as well. Because P basically helped them get to where they are, no different than the City Girls and others. So I do believe that it could have been a forced move. It could have been a forced play. And the reason I say it could have been a forced play, because Offset is still, from what I gather, not truly in good standings with P from quality control, because him and his attorney allegedly was stealing from the Migos millions of dollars. Millions. Mm-hmm. So allegedly, but Offset and them I believe Offset still is in the process of suing P from quality control. I don't know if they squashed it or got taken care of. I don't know, but it was more so of their attorney, the quality control's attorney. It wasn't more so of P, but P is the one who he was working for. So since P, kind of brought this person around, and this person is allegedly siphoning like gas our money, I believe Offset has not been doing any projects, especially for quality control, because there's still issue there. There's still a problem. So, yeah. And Offset has been busy. I mean, married life and all of that. So, but yeah, this could have definitely been a forced move. And why I say that is because P from quality control says, Takeoff so underrated. If he cared more about his rap game, he would definitely be stepping on y'all iggas. But unfortunately, he don't give. Yeah, been like that since he first met him. Yeah, nothing has changed with him. # Hotel Lobby. So P is promoting this song Hotel Lobby. He is also stating how, if you notice, Takeoff is a really good rapper and how he is extremely underrated. So I believe that he's saying those things over Offset because he is saying nothing about Offset, like nothing. He is promoting the song Hotel Lobby. I do feel like it's kind of low key shade. I do. I think that P is, to me, I'm not saying it's true, just in my opinion. I just feel like P is kind of tearing them apart. Offset has things set up for him. Okay? He's with Cardi B, one of the biggest rappers in the world right now. They have a beautiful family. They're married. No matter what, Offset is going to be relevant. As long as, especially just his affiliation to Cardi alone, he will stay relevant type of situation. But when it comes to Takeoff and Quavo, it's not necessarily the same thing. They don't have the same opportunities set out for them that an Offset does. It's kind of like back in the day when Bobby Brown was in the group New Edition and he was with Whitney Houston. Bobby was shaking hands and sitting down and meeting people that the other members of the group were not. Think about all the people that had dealings, especially in Whitney's prime. He's sitting down with just some of the greatest artists of history, the greatest producers in history, the greatest directors in history, some of the greatest actors in history, so his reach is completely different from, and that's kind of like, Cardi's situation. Cardi is the type of people that want to be in Cardi's circle are going to be people that Quavo and Takeoff will probably never sit with. So it's set up a little different because a lot of people want to be in the hashtag Cardi B bank, so and Offset is married to her, so that's going to be all type of attention. Even if he doesn't want the attention, he's still going to get it, type of situation. So the other guys don't have that setup. They don't have a setup like that. And Cardi B is not signed to quality control or anything like that. So she does not owe them any allegiance or anything like that. So that's why I said it's in two different lanes. It's not like if Cardi was signed to quality control too, then that would be a little different, but with Cardi being signed elsewhere, and having a management company elsewhere, there's really that's why I feel like it's easy for Offset to remove himself from quality control and to really have no dealings with them, because in actuality, he doesn't have to have any dealings with P. He does not, especially since the business dealings have been how they were. And I think that also turned Offset off to music. Right. Rather, I'm not saying like literally like Offset has no relevance, that he wasn't a star within his own right even before Cardi. But I will say this: Cardi is a meal ticket. She absolutely is. Like, how was she not? She's rich. She's successful. Everything she touched seems to just blow up. So she is a meal ticket. Rather, Lord, to more say he wasn't. He really wasn't though, Sean. But Cardi is definitely a meal ticket. Anybody that gets with Cardi, if your life is not already upgraded, it will be. It will be. It will be. So Cardi is definitely a meal ticket. She absolutely is. So that's a safe haven for Offset. If he don't want to do nothing else in music, as long as he married Cardi, he ain't got to. Honestly. If he wanted to just be a Stedman type of situation, it could be just that. He would be just fine. But if you want to continue to grind and get out here and work and do his thing, that's cool too. But I think the all the problems that P has made with Offset and the Migos, I think it's turned Offset off to music. I think he's had so many bad business dealings when it came to music that he that can push a lot of artists away to where they don't want to do it anymore. Just because of they keep getting effed over. Every time they put their trust in somebody to try to help them get to the next level and whatnot, they take 2 steps back. So, yeah, I think, yeah, I definitely think that. What happened? London Johnson says, "Lil Baby replaced the Migos. Why pay three when you can pay one?" Um, I would say this: Lil Baby is hot. He is a hot artist, but people still like the Migos. They had a huge fan base, and they still do. They could tap back into it. It's not too late because some artists and groups, especially, they wait a really long time, to reconcile whatever issues they have between each other. And then when they come back, it's like their fan base isn't nearly as strong as it was before. But with Migos, they still have an opportunity to grab that fan base because they're still very so much there. Because all of these men are still relevant. Offset, Takeoff, and Quavo, they are all still relevant. But that's only going to last for so long. Each rapper, to me, in my opinion, you get about a good 10 years. After that 10 years, then you are going to start to fall to the wayside because music always changes. And you either change with it or, you try to keep that same thing going. But it is what it is. Music always changes, whether people like it or not. You go back and listen to the genres and from decade to decade, from the 60s to the 70s to the 80s to the 90s to the early 2000s to 2010 to 2020. Each 10 years, it changes. Each 10 years, there's a new rank of artists that are dominating, but it's usually a newer crowd. It's usually the newer people. So you get about a good 10 years. And then after that 10 years, that's why it's best. What most artists, they become very entrepreneurial. They start doing other things. They start acting and making clothing lines and brand deals and stuff like that, because that's where, truly the money is. No different with Rihanna. Rihanna is a hot artist. I don't know. I watch the chat out people. I love good questions, and I always answer good questions, or when somebody says something good. So shout out to you. But just like Rihanna is amazing. The Navy is strong as ever. If she dropped an album, everyone's going to support it just because they have not heard of her. But if she dropped a follow-up album, depending on that album that she drops before, is going to let us, the audience knows if she's still in. But you have a good 10 years. You absolutely do. Well, no, I wouldn't even say that, because even Michael, he got to a point, like with his album Invincible, he even sued, about a guy or so when he was alive, because that album did not sell as many, near nothing, to what his other albums have sold. Beating Thriller is going to be next to impossible. But at the same time, Off the Wall was Off the Wall, one of it. But that album Invincible, one of his later albums before he passed away, that album really didn't do anything. Like, it didn't make any heat. And it's the same thing with Beyonce. Beyonce, don't get me wrong, y'all know I love and adore Beyonce, but I do feel like new people are moving in. And with people like Beyonce, they go long times, with a decent amount of time without dropping music. Each time they do, music changes. But Beyonce's smart. Beyonce changes with the music. Instead of coming back out with a B-Day Part 2 or something like that, no, she shifts and changes with the music. Like the song Savage. She literally got on a song and rapped. Like, she literally got on there and rapped, and she sound great. Like, she sound really good. Like, we almost bought for a moment that this is a rapper, on this track, because Beyonce knows how to change with the time. So she's very smart. She absolutely is. So, but not everybody's capable of that. Not everybody's capable of changing with the time. Janet Jackson, if she dropped an album right now, I highly doubt it would be as successful as her earlier work. Just because music has changed, is she willing to change with it? That's the thing. So, and it was, a lot of artists. Now, Beyonce has been very strategic. No different with Jay-Z. You see, he ain't dropping too many albums on his own. He'll hurry up and jump on something with the Carters, a Lion King soundtrack, something like that. But since 444, he been mighty quiet. He been quiet. Since 444. And the album did not do, or the tour did not do nearly as well as the Carter tours do when he goes on tour with Beyonce. That's why they continuously go together, because Jay-Z's smart. He know they're going to show up for his wife. Now, people going to show up for me, but they really going to show up for her. So it's the same thing with Cardi B. If her and Offset went on tour, that tour would do 10 times better than Offset going on tour by himself. It absolutely would. No questions asked. Like, no doubt about it. It would do 10 times better. Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston back in the day. Bobby Brown would have did an okay tour without Whitney. But with Whitney on that tour, massive. You're selling out. No matter where you're going, you're selling out. Nick Cannon going on a tour. No tickets sold. But let him go with Mariah. It's going to be a different turnout. You know, so I mean, it's a little different. So, but yeah, I agree that Michael, Janet, and Beyonce have had more than 10 years. I would say that. Now they're, you know, not that don't apply to every artist. I guess I should, you know, because some artists can, you know, stand the test of time when it comes to music, but not all can. Not all can, especially in rap, because I feel like rap, it just depends on what people, the mood that people are in. But when it comes to singing, talent is talent. You know, so if you got talent, you're always going to be relevant. And people wonder why people like Adele is so successful. She can sing. Like, the majority of her songs don't even make sense. Like, the majority of her songs don't even make sense. She always talking about people we don't know. We ain't never met. She ain't put no pictures of them on Instagram or nothing. But every time she come out with an album and the tour sell out before the place even open, it done sold out around the whole world already, Craig. You know, all this, so she can't cancel because everything, you know, so I mean, people wonder why, because she's talented. Same thing with Beyonce, Rihanna, they're all talented. So, like, no matter what, people are going to support them. But will the support be the same? You know, that's why people like Beyonce, Adele, Rihanna, they don't have to beef with other artists because they are truly in their own lane. When somebody tries to drift into your lane, that's when it becomes a problem. Ain't nobody messing with Adele. She's in her own lane. Nobody messing with Beyonce. She's in her own lane. And nobody messing with, you know, they're all in their own lanes. So they don't derail. So there's no reason for them to beef, you know, or anything like that. Because it's just like, girl, you over there, I'm over here. You know, you're going to get a whole complete different sound. If Beyonce and Rihanna sang the same song, they're going to sound completely different. That's when you know you're in your own lane. When you say like Mariah Carey and Ariana Grande singing the same song, they might mirror. They might mirror. So they might mirror a little bit. Although they have different tones, the voices kind of mimic, you know, one another. It's a sound we've heard before, you know, type of situation. But so they might derail. You know, they might derail, but there's no reason, you know, for Beyonce to be on, you know, getting on tracks like F These Bees and stuff. For what? Like, I'm not competing with none of y'all. Like, y'all ain't did nearly what I did. Rihanna too. You ain't did what I did. Oh, nobody reason to argue with you, girl. So yeah, so shout out to Quavo and the Migos. Y'all know I love them. Y'all got me off track once again. Oh well, but it was still a good talk. It was still a good talk. I'm moving right along. What's next? Oh, it's the liars. Oh, it's the liars. Let's get into Kirk and Rashida Frost, y'all. Relationship goals. Kirk and Rashida explain how putting their relationship problems on TV helped other people through their issues. Our pain helped heal other people too. Let's listen to this bullshit real quick. Real quick.
Never go away. But I will say this, and I hate to just be honest about it. Me being and putting my relationship on Broadway, it changed the whole aspect of just relationships, period. Like, I had a lot of guys come to me and be like, yo, you helped me save my marriage. I went back home. We got back together. And, you know, we would even be doing, Rashida was still performing. We would be at shows and it'd be like guys in Florida with the dreads coming at me. And I'm like, oh, Lord. What the
get us?
Yo, I'm looking like, what the heck? You know, and then they like, yo, they come up and dap you up like, yo, I love you, man. You put it out there. And it really made me really understand, like, dang, our relationship really like helped a lot of people. Like, it was
Our
like
pain
therapy.
helped
It was
heal
like,
other people
you know,
too.
so
You know what I mean?
never go away. But I will say this.
Oh my goodness, I'm so tired of answering this question. I've been answering this question for years. Will Isaiah, Beyonce allegedly stole A-Marie one thing and said to use for be that. No, she did not. Okay. Now, inspiration is inspiration. Okay. Now, how Beyonce took one song and made it into an album, she is a very baddie. Like, she's a bad bee. That's a queen for taking one song and turning it into a whole album. Now, I do not believe that she stole anything. Okay, Jennifer Lopez is a thief. That's somebody that goes around stealing. Okay, Beyonce does not. Okay, well, Beyonce did not do that. Beyonce did not do that. If anything, Beyonce was inspired. Well, she was inspired. Okay, if anything. Okay, now I don't know the true story, and neither do you. But look, no, and that's what the streets is saying. The street, wherever they saying that in the streets, tell them to be quiet. Because Beyonce did not do that. Nah, Jennifer Lopez is a thief, not Beyonce. Shout out to Will. Because Beyonce. Then act like you love Beyonce. Well, act like you like my girl. Well, we don't do that. Y'all gotta stop bringing up it's this one thing that's got me tripping and she ain't been relevant since. Nah, that's why that girl don't matter no more. Because that y'all did that. So yeah, since we ain't heard from her since. We ain't heard from her since. Yeah, we don't care to help none of that. I ain't stop trying to compare her to my girl. To you, Lulu. To you. Girl, you can sit over there and listen to all that 2004 Why Don't We Fall in Love? You can sit over there and listen to that until Don't Be Afraid to Touch. You go over there because y'all tried it. So Rashida and Kirk ain't never been goals. Rashida, girl, make a nigga wanna marry me. Make a nigga want legs to the moon. Legs to the moon. Girl, ain't your son gay? Rashida, girl, was you on the phone on IG Live? I mean, Facebook Live with that boy mama. And the boy mama has seen pictures of your son bending over in the pictures, sending them to her son, girl. She found it was so much gay and inappropriate. And so you guys have to talk about it. Y'all won't even let y'all son be relationship goals. Y'all try to let that boy live, girl. Let that boy live, shout it. Let that boy live, shout it, be clear. Let that boy live, shout it. So, yes. So Rashida's beige son, very so much is gay, allegedly, and was showing that pussy. Give me that Becky. Give me that Becky. Give me that Becky. So, yeah. So Rashida, girl, talk about that. You and Kirk ain't never been relationship goals. You sat there and let Kirk with the 4 earrings, with the 3 earrings, sit there and embarrass you. Kirk ain't never been cute. Not even back in the day when he was trying to sleep with the brat. Like, girl, he's never been cute. You made him that, girl. You very so much did. And let's not act like he did not pick you up from school. That's your whole man. He grown as hoe, picking your young ass up from high school, girl. You sitting there posing with jerseys on after a fresh perm other than a number 15 in the picture with her. So, like I'm young, don't ya? So, yeah, we don't care. Because Jasmine, she look every bit 15, going on 22. So, yeah, she is legal, but got a illegal looking body. Absolutely. You tried it. Absolutely. Jasmine was legal, but looked like she had an illegal body. She looks like she was still developing. Girl, please, late puberty. So, your hair flip. So, girl, like I'm young, don't you, Kirk? So, y'all relationship has never been goals. Rashida, you let him embarrass you on TV how many times? When he went and took that baby, your child, your churn, he went and took that little boy to that place and got a DNA test done on him, I would have beat him up immediately. As soon as I would have saw him. You did what? You out here doing all the hooping and got apartments for hoes, all of this, but you questioning me? Are you kidding me? No, you didn't med school my baby. Now, I told your oak lies that this baby was yours. Now, you tried it. I wasn't over there in no hot tubs and stuff with Bambi. And she be trying to act like she oh so faithful to Scrap, not to jump off. Girl. Girl, you was in a hot tub when Kirk went out there cheating for the first time. You on with Scrap? Bambi? I'm like, girl, you the whole op. You knew that Kirk was with Rashida. You knew that. And you all out there in the hot tub and all of that Benzino and the water looking like a boiling turtle. He said it sounded like a beige lobster in the pool and all of that gross. Gross. That water very so much stunk when y'all got out of it. So I'm just like, ooh, look at all these bacterial infections and stuff in this water. Lord, fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus. So, yeah, Bambi, you, the whole op. So, I'm just like, yeah, I would never have talked to her again. I don't care if you didn't do nothing, none of that. Oh, well, you would thought all of them was thought she was there. You would thought too. So, it is what it is. So, yeah, you have never been relationship goals. You have embarrassed Rashida on so many different levels. But for Rashida to sit there and take it, Rashida, girl, didn't K. Michelle throw a candle at her? Girl, didn't K. Michelle sit there on that piano talking about Kirk singing a song, the Kirk and his 3 earrings? No, Rashida, you were supposed to bend drag K. Michelle around that studio. You were supposed to be at the reunion with one of the lights that they have on you. Girl, you supposed to bend out with her. Didn't K. Michelle kick you, throw a candle at you, all of that? She's still breathing. Girl, I would have ripped that surgery out of her. If I was you, I sure would have. Shit, girl. And that was over Kirk too. Yeah, I would have ripped out that surgery. I sure would have. She wouldn't have been yodeling no more. And she sure would not have. Now let's hear your yodel with no throat and the nose. Girl. So, yeah, y'all ain't never been relationship goals. Gross. Please stay off of television. Please stay off television. And they said that you going to play those claws at buying shirts, putting price tags on them. In them stores, Rashida, girl. You and Candy. Girl, I heard you were going to play those closet and grabbing stuff and coming back, putting new tags on them, girl. You tried. So, because we got to get out because we about to go on station head. Okay. Oh, let me make this bigger so I can cuss her out real good. So Bobby Brown's wife, Alicia, who we don't care about, wants people to move on from relationship with Whitney Houston. Bobby and Whitney were their time. I'm the yin to his yang. Girl, you're the act to his aholic. Girl. You tried it. If you want us to forget about Whitney and Bobby, you're gonna need to matter. Absolutely. Whitney was an icon. Absolutely. Still basically is. Even with her no longer being here. And Bobby is an icon too, which made the relationship iconic. Okay. It made the relationship iconic. You are not that beige. You are very so much not that. And we're not going to not talk about Whitney and Bobby. We liked their relationship, although it was toxic and weird and crazy. But they did that song together. We got something in common and it was cute. It was very so much cute. Bobby has always been a loser. Okay. Now, y'all, I like Bobby Brown, but somebody got to tell Bobby the truth. Him and that lip over there. Bobby! You were with Whitney Houston. Okay? Okay? You were with Whitney. The world was literally yours. It was. And what you chose to do with that world, you chose to self-sabotage. You sabotaged yourself. Even sabotage yourself out of having a real relationship with your own daughter, who is no longer here. Just like another one of your sons that passed away. God, rest in peace to the both of them. I can imagine as a parent, your child even before you. I really couldn't imagine that. But still, at the same time, Bobby, this has been a lot of self-sabotage. You had the world literally by the horn. You could have done and been whatever you wanted to be. You chose not to. You chose to fall with the drugs and the drinking and the loose women and all of that to the point to where you just ruined everything and everyone around you. You could have been a way better father to all of your kids, including these new ones that you for some reason keep pushing out. But yeah, you could be a multi-billionaire, you know, at the multi-millionaire at least, instead of having these failed shows. Your wife is never going to matter more than the person that made you matter. Bobby, if you would have never got with Whitney, if New Edition was not being brought up, we would not care to speak of you. I'm just keeping it real with you. Whitney made you. She absolutely did. She put you in the history books with her because she will forever be there. Forever. As you see now, she can't even keep Whitney gone and she still can't stop talking about her. Weird. So here, flip. So cut it out. Cut it out. He'll always be tied to her because if he would have never got with Whitney and married Whitney, Bobby wouldn't matter. He was already falling off the grid when he got with her. She breathed a whole new life into Bobby Brown. She absolutely did. Yes. It's not our fault that he felt like he was in Whitney's shadow. How were you in her shadow when you're in New Edition? You've mattered long before Whitney who? A Whitney who? No, you were here before her. So there's no shadow. If there is a shadow, she should be in yours, not the other way around. You are always sabotaging yourself. You went to jail multiple times while you were in New Edition. You always got caught with illegal things on you. You had multiple women pregnant, all of that before you even got with Whitney. So you are already self-sabotaging yourself. Already doing that before you even met Whitney. Yeah, you absolutely were. So when you got with her, you did the same thing. It was just more money for you to do it with. And you just ruined yourself and the people around you. You absolutely are a loser. Like, I love Bobby Brown, but he's a loser. His life could be completely different. He ruined his health. He ruined his voice. He ruined all of this. And Bobby actually had talent. He's a very talented man. And he ruined all of those things due to self-sabotage. Nobody poured that alcohol down his throat. Nobody made him do any lines. Nobody made him vacate his children's life and be a party type of person to where he wasn't spending the proper time with his daughter. So when she passed away, he couldn't even stomach it for the fact of all the regrets that he had. He sabotaged himself. So we got to cut that out. Like, nobody feels sorry for you. I feel sorry for Bobby Christina. I feel sorry for the children that didn't get Bobby Brown as a father as they were coming up while he was living the good life and just left them in the abyss. And now they matter because he has nothing else. Because now he's getting closer to the age to where he's going to be more dependent on those same people he was not there for. So, ma'am, Alicia, you will always hear Whitney and Bobby, because if not for her, you wouldn't be standing there wanting him. You wouldn't have even wanted him if it wasn't for Whitney, girl. You're welcome. Girl, have a seat. Please sit down and don't ever get back up. Leave Whitney's name out of your mouth, girl. Trust me, dead or alive, she won't be talking about you. So, your hair flip. So, yeah, that's just how I feel about that. That's, girl, bye. Like, whenever you get the girl, shut up. If not for Whitney, you wouldn't even be married to Bobby. Girl, you wouldn't even want him. She put him on the map, and don't you ever forget it. All right? Bobby ruined New Edition a long time ago. And it's sad because, like I said, he's talented. But he's always self-sabotaged himself. Always. So, let's get into, okay. Ooh, I'm about to say what happened. Is it that serious? Mother and daughter evicted from apartment for twerking at community pool. Now there's more to this story. They said that, the girl had a friend visiting, the friend cussed out the concierge, all of that. So they're saying that's the real reason they got evicted. They're not literally getting evicted for twerking. I don't know. I don't think that they should have gotten evicted at all. I mean, even if the friend did yell at the concierge, I see if the friend physically assaulted or something like that, then I'd be like, okay, well, yeah, y'all got to go and now y'all on trespass because of blah, blah, blah. Okay, I could kind of get that. But to basically put them on trespass for an argument and evict them, to me, is crazy. That's crazy. I just think that's a lot. It is a predominantly more so of white type of building. So there are a lot, and when we party differently than white people and then other nationalities as well, like Latino people and Asian people and all that stuff. When they get together, we all party differently. We all party differently, you know. But at the same time, I think it's hypocritical to say that, because that's like saying, like, if white girls came outside, they don't twerk. White girls definitely twerk. Asian girls twerk. Latino girls twerk. Black girls twerk. Like, all girl twerks. Every woman twerks, you know, at some point. You know, some may not want to do it in the public, you know, but people twerk. People dance. It is what it is. So do I think that that's the overall issue? No. But I'm not going to say that you shouldn't. I wouldn't tell like an Asian person if they want to celebrate something a certain way, whether they want to do it with fireworks or whether they want to use it with art that they've created, you know, whatever. I'm not going to tell them that that's inappropriate, because that's not what we do. Please, Latino people, don't salsa and do the things that you're doing and sing the songs that you're singing, because that's not how we celebrate. That's not how we get down. So we don't do that. So I'm going to need you guys to refrain from doing that too. It's no different than with Black people. A lot of Black people, when they hear a song, they instantly go in a twerk, you know, or something like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. You may not celebrate music or whatever in that way, but we do. So I don't feel like that's ghetto because they were at a pool and they just so happened to be twerking or something. Who cares? It may not be something you would do, but if they want to twerk, let them twerk. Like, what's the big deal? You know, so avert your eyes. I mean, you looking that hard, obviously, what is this, like a car accident? You don't want to look, but you can't help it. You know, like, I mean, what's going on here? You know, I just find that a little weird for people to be paying that much attention to something that they frown upon. You know, so it's not like they were doing something that was disturbing the peace, you know, or anything like that. Now, if the music was too loud or something like that, I would understand complaints. But people twerking, come on, get over it. It's 2022. Like, look. So, but yeah. But yeah, so shout out to them. I think that that's super sad that they got, even like I said, the building said that it was they had a friend visiting, and that friend cursed out the concierge at the concierge desk. And that's supposed to be the ultimate reason why the eviction happened, because they got the eviction the next day. Not they Riverdance. They do the sprinkler too. I don't tell them to stop doing this. We don't tell them to stop doing this. Tried it. Girl, we don't tell them to dance on beat. That's something to be mad at. So a struggle twerk. And them white girls be cracking ribs trying to twerk. I don't be like, oh my God, Becky, gross. Straighten your back. Girl, you twerk with your butt, not your back. Euro. Like, it's just like, girl. We don't get upset. We let y'all mazel tov. They tried it. So it's like, girl, oh my goodness. We don't tell them to dance on beat. That's something to be upset about. They ain't caught the beat once. Since we done been here. They ain't caught the beat one time. So, but yes, hair flip. Right, snap, crackle, pop. Right, we let Karen throw that back in a circle. We don't say nothing. Throw that back in a circle. Throw that back in a circle. We let them. They tried it. They be in the club scraping them shoes the fuck up. That's why the scuff marks come from bars. White people. And they're off beat. 10 in front of them forces up. My goodness. Black people dance flat-footed. We ain't really no dances no more. You even got to get on your toes no more. We dance flat-footed. Our feet be flat. Sound like a whole bunch of kids running around in the gym. When their shoes screeching on the floor. That's them dancing. I'm just like, oh, Lord. Lord. Mm-mm. Lord. You can lay the beat on carry this sheep. We're gonna never catch it ever. And we don't say nothing. And their favorite thing to do, especially in Minnesota, the white girls, I'm like, why do you keep putting your hair behind your ear? If you dance on beat, it'll stay behind your ear. It keep coming out because you are beat. And they be thinking it'd be cute. They be... I'll be like, oh, this is gross. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. Like, what do you call that? Like, what do black guys like this? Do black guys normally? Okay. Because I just be like, oh, Lord, what's going on? Are you dancing to the lyrics or the beats? What are we doing here? Are you directing traffic? Girl, she said it's clear for you to go to the bathroom, girl, because she over here doing all, what is this? Why? I was just like, yeah, Lord. Ooh, white people. That's why I go out with my cousins who laugh at white people. Shout out to white people. Shout out to white people. I go out with my cousin. When we go out, I go out to laugh. I be crying. Do you hear me? I be crying. And then when I really find them funny, I'll go try to go dance with them. And then I try to like mimic them. So I'm really close to them. So I can, I'm like, oh, okay. Because well, see, I can't really, girl, I have rhythm, girl. I can't do that. Girl, I can't do that. My body won't allow it. My body won't allow it, girl. My body just keep going back to the hula hoop, going back to the beat. Like, girl, I can't. My body won't allow me. Girl, how your body let you do that? Girl, my body won't allow it. My body won't allow me to be a beat girl. Okay, so let's get into Mimi, girl. Yeah. So the baby mama, Mimi. Okay, we got 10 minutes because we got to be over to station. Actually, 9 minutes. Mimi, the baby mama. Oh my girl, I like her. She's pretty. I think she's gorgeous. She's been seen out here in these streets with a new man, right? And everybody at first was saying that this was her brother. Why people were saying this is her brother, I have no idea. I'm like, why are people calling this her brother? I'm just like, are they brothers? I'm like, what? I mean, brother and sister? I'm like, what's going on here? So I don't know where that came from. But clearly, Mimi didn't either. But this is allegedly the man that Mimi has been out here in these streets with, right? So if they, all up on each other like this, clearly they are not brother and sister. Like, clearly. So, shout out to Mimi. But let's get this because there's more tea. There's more tea. So, shout out to Mimi. So when all of this stuff started coming out, and not just this, also this other female claiming that she was dating this man, and she had receipts too. She definitely dropped receipts as well, about her dating this man. Mimi said, well, she posted that I've been living like Lori Harvey for a few years now. I ain't clearing up shiznai. And Mimi wrote, get with it or get gone. This my life. So she's basically saying she's not explaining anything. For anybody that's looking for an explanation, honey, Mimi said, I ain't got it for you. So, and because I'm gonna give what I really think, but let's get into where is the woman? Here she go. So, woman claims Mimi is seeing her man. I'm thinking he out of town with the guys. He with Nemo. Why she call Mimi Nemo? Not calling Mimi Nemo. I said not Nemo. Why you call my girl Nemo? So she said he out here. So this is him and her. That's really loud. This is these two. This is the man that Mimi has been with kissing this woman in the video. So clearly he is attached. He is with this young lady, which she's pretty girl. And she is with this man that is now out hanging out with Mimi. So she posted her story. I'm thinking this man out of town with the guys and he with Nemo. And this is what she's referring to, the picture that we just saw of Mimi and this young man. What do you guys think? I think that Mimi's just having fun. I think that Mimi is single. And I think Mimi just like, you know what? I'm having fun. I'm doing what I want to do. Like, what about it? Like, what about it? So I think that that's what it is. I don't think Mimi's like with him. I don't feel that way. I don't think that Mimi cares that he's with someone, especially because he didn't tell her and she's single. So that's one thing about with single people. It's what people in relationships have to realize, especially when you're when they're seeing someone single. The person in a relationship, whether they're engaged, married, or indifferent, whatever, complicated, whatever, it is their responsibility to state that something else is going on. It is not that single person, although, I mean, especially if you're not looking for a relationship, if you're just looking to hang out, you know, and whatnot, I don't feel like you have to vet him like that. You know, if you're not vetting that person to be in a relationship, if you're truly just hanging out, like if he's just a homie, you know, sometimes the homie will benefits, you know, I mean, it is what it is. You know, I don't feel like, you know, he's not going to hang around my kids, he ain't in my house, you know, nothing like that. You know, so I don't have to do any of that stuff. Vet him for what? He ain't coming to my house. Like we chill out in the open, out in the public, or you know, somewhere like that. So I don't feel that, you know, she's entitled or owes this girl any type of excuse or anything like that. Like this girl said, I thought he was out of town with the guys, right? So that's between you and him. That doesn't have anything to do with Mimi. I don't understand why people love to involve the innocent party because they don't want to blame the guilty party. Why you got more disrespect for Mimi than you do him? That's weird. Like, I don't know. I just find that weird. Like, girl, like she don't owe you an explanation. She doesn't owe anyone one. She's single. So if she's single and this dude coming up to her, approaching her as a single dude, like most single men do, it's not her responsibility to be like, you with somebody? Let me see your Instagram. Let me see. No. I'm sitting there minding my business. He walk up to me like, what up, shorty? You look good. Do. Can I buy you a drink? Can. You hungry? Is. I'm paying for it? No. I know. Shit. You sitting here off on all this shit. You gonna pay for it. So, I mean, if she's sitting there like that, why does she gotta be like, well, are you with anyone? Are you sure? Who cares? Because I know me single, I'm not gonna care. Like I'm just being honest with you. If somebody walking up to me giving me energy and they trying to smash or whatever, or just trying to be with me, hang with me, slide with me, I'm not really asking them no questions. Not about no relationship or nothing like that. I don't care. If they got on a wedding ring, keep them at home. I really don't care. So, and that's how I treat life. So I expect other people to treat life that way too. Like I'm married. So with me being married, if I'm in a club seeking other people, that's me. Like those are my decisions. Like I'm going to be judged based off of those things. Why is this person being judged for it? Like for what would they do? Like they just sitting there, mind their business, being single. And if somebody that was not supposed to be approaching him in that manner decided to do so, why do they have to do background checks and all of that? For what? No, I saw him at the club. We chilled. I mean, it was what it was. What about it? What about it? He ate my Uchi Walla Wally and sent him home. What? You mad that he came home and smelling like peaches? What about it? Girl, bye. Like, I mean, it's that simple. Like, no, I agree. Get your own man. But here's the problem. The people that have men need to keep theirs. That's the issue. How you mad at somebody else? What's your man doing? Like, no. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. I agree. I don't feel like you should be out seeking someone that's with somebody. But at the same time, when you are a stranger to someone, you are a stranger. So it's the person's responsibility that is rather in a committed relationship, married, dating, engaged, whatever. That is their responsibility to say something. It's theirs. How you know you sleep with somebody, man, if you don't know that they have that they with someone? How do you know that? Like, I'm not about to assume it. And then how I'm gonna look at it is, if you with him, then where you at? Where are you? Okay. You're in one of those. You're in one of those unhappy situations. He go out with the boys. Y'all never go out together. You know, nothing like, okay. Because that's how I'm gonna be. I don't even believe we're good. Damn, if I'm tired, my girl about to go to the club. By the time she come out the bathroom, I'm already be standing at the door, dressed and ready to go. I ain't asking if I. What bar we going to? I could be sleepy, and I'm still going. And be them lazy people that don't ever want to do nothing, don't ever want to go nowhere. And then y'all get mad when y'all significant others go to bars and meet fun people and clubs and or bowling alleys and all of that, and they meeting fun people when you could be that person. You could be that person having fun with them, but instead you're not interested. Oh, I don't want to go to the club. I don't want to go to the bar. Okay, well, if you get cheated on while there, oh well. That because if somebody that's gonna cheat, that's just what they gonna do. So you can't blame the other part. I mean, you really cannot. Even if y'all can walk into be like, yeah, I'm married, and if I still want you, and that person still want to go, well, I mean, why do they have to? What loyalty do they owe the married person? Oh, you're married? Oh, well, I can't mess with you because I don't think your wife would like that. She don't know her. She don't know him. Like, yeah, I don't know you to have loyalty for you. I don't know who you are. No, I understand, like a friend's husband or an acquaintance or a friend of a friend, or something. I would get that. Okay, well, you know this person. Y'all in the same circle. I wouldn't do that type of situation. But if they single, somebody that's gonna cheat, that's just exactly what they're gonna do. Like, no, you're not gonna stop that. And you can't shame the person that they're cheating on you with. No, the shame is on you, the relationship. Because, girl, like, he doesn't respect you at all. No, I get morals. Yeah, them left in what, 2002? Like 2002, 2004? Like, yeah, where they sell those at? Most people don't have those anymore. I mean, you got people that literally run around here extremely happy to have babies, all of that stuff, unwed, all of they don't care nothing about getting married, none of that this day and age. People don't respect marriage. So if you've been in one for a long, you've been in marriage for the last 20 years, okay, well, you probably gonna get cheated on. People don't respect marriage no more. So you got to respect marriage to have morals when it comes to it. It's a lot of people that ain't got married, won't get married, and don't want to be married just because of how today's society is. Like, that's why I said no matter what, I'm going to get married. Even if it's to a motherfucker, I'm going to show my kids some type of fucking structure. Some type of structure. If I believe in it, maybe they will. But I can't tell them to believe in something that I won't even do. Because there's plenty of parents right now that's telling their daughters that they want them to wait till they get married, to have sex, and to do this and do that. And they sitting there very so much unmarried, talking to their bastard child, telling them that they want them to wait until marriage. You want me to wait for something that you don't even believe in? Something that you haven't even done? Even if you've had a failed one, at least have done it. You haven't even done it. So but you want me married. You want me this, you want me that, but I don't know how to do none of that because I ain't never seen it because you ain't never even did it. So it's just like people got to think about that type of stuff. Telling your kid that you want them to wait until marriage. Over 95% of children do not wait. They do not wait. And they have no respect for marriage. It is a small percentage of America that still believes in the sacredness of marriage and have morals and values. And those things have to be instilled. Morals, values, all of that. That has to be instilled in someone. If those values are not instilled, then how are you expecting them to have them? There's a lot of girls at the bar with daddy issues. There's a lot of men at the bar with mommy issues. So if them issues, they just bring it on to you. That's all that is. They bring all their baggage. And it's for you to do what their parents want to do. Now you got to finish raising them. Now you're instilling the morals and the values, telling them that it's not okay to cheat on me. Well, your mama should have told you that. Your dad should have told you that. It's not okay to lie to me. Well, their mama and daddy could have told them. They don't know all this shit. And you done said I do. Like, okay. Well, that's on you. Like, I mean, you gotta do that. I ain't giving nobody I gotta finish raised. I need you raised. Like, anybody got time for that? I'm about to teach you. I'm about to teach you how to save and how to do. Why? Like, what I gotta teach you that for? Gross. Like, I don't got time for that. But these be the same people that people want to instill trust in. I trust this person leaving my house with no morals or values. See you when you get back, babe. All righty, girl. Here flip. So, moving right along. So, J-Ho, Copycat Lopez, was upset because that slutty movie she made, that she stole, Hustlers, didn't get nominated for no or Oscar. J-Ho, why would they, if you didn't get nominated for an Oscar for the movie Enough, girl, you knew you weren't getting no Oscar, girl. That was your best movie. The Loaf of Bread. No, it's your little croissant. Like, is this my little croissant? No, it's your loaf of bread. Yeah, so if you didn't get no award for that, girl, yeah, you definitely was not getting one. Gross. So, yeah, you've always been a copycat. J-Ho, you've always been a copycat. You've been stealing. So, yeah, we're very so much bored. The only recognition I will give Jennifer Lopez is her performances. She is a great performer. I will give her that. I'm talking about like on stage. When she's performing, she does a really good job. Great body, can dance well. I will give J-Lo that. She is a great performer. She can perform her tail off. Very entertaining, mesmerizing. You keep your eyes on her. Jennifer Lopez can dance. Like, I will give her that. She was not a fly girl for no reason. So I will give J-Lo that. Other than that, no. The most of her movies, trash. Monster-in-Law and Enough is about the only two movies of hers I can stomach. Other than that, I'll pass. But I definitely like Monster-in-Law. That was a cute movie. And Enough. That was my movie because I like at the end when, because, you know, I hate when women getting beaten movies and she got to, you know, take the power back. That's why I love that movie. No, because again, Selena Cantalentes, she just looked like her. That was not great acting. She just looked like her. It's not hard to act like Selena. Selena was very reserved. She was very classy. You know, it's not like she had a bunch of mood swings and she was addicted to drugs and stuff like that. So you have to really channel, you know, like her and what she was going through and all of that. Selena was an easy role to play, especially for Jennifer Lopez, because she looked a lot like her. So it was easy for her to play that role. Walking around smiling, going like this. A viggity viggity bop bop. A viggity 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 bop bop. A viggity 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 viggity. I could fall in love with you. See? I could have played it. It's not hard. It wasn't hard to play Selena. It ain't like she played Etta James or my girl or what's that? Aretha Franklin, you know, somebody that had a roller coaster life, all these ups and downs and ups and downs. You know, like it's not like that. It's not like she had to really pull, you know, and from a deep place, you know, to be Selena. It's very easy to play Selena. That's like saying it's hard to play Cinderella or something like that. No, just walk on the top of your tippy toes like this. Oh, and you Cinderella. I'm Elsa right now. Duh. It's super simple. Like, it wasn't hard. It's all I was saying. Like, that was not a hard role to play. Any beautiful Latino essence type of woman could have played that role. As long as you look like Selena. A lot of people like that movie. It's because Jennifer Lopez looks a lot like her. So it's just like getting her all over again. Like that's kind of like how a lot of people, because she once again looks a lot like her. That's why we can enjoy the Aaliyah biop, because they haven't picked anybody that looks a lot like Aaliyah. If they pick somebody that look a lot like her, the movie's gonna do well just because the person looks just like her. So it's like getting her again. It's like, oh my God, it's Aaliyah. Like that, but if they don't look like her, it's just like, did nobody have chills with the Biggie movie besides the dude that played Biggie? Now, the one that played Biggie, he did a very good job. He did a very good job. The voice, the rapping, the stage etiquette, like all of that. He embodied Biggie. With the movie Notorious, he bodied that role. I think he did a very good job playing Christopher Wallace, Biggie. He did a really good job. Because Biggie went through a lot of ups and downs and stuff in his life. So, you really have to pull from different parts, becoming a father, that. Selena went on mama. Selena had a quick little marriage, courthouse. It was easy to play her. And then the little girl at the beginning did all the work. And then it led up to Jennifer Lopez. She didn't really even have to do nothing. Now, the little Selena Cantalentez, she did everything. And the daddy. Now, the daddy played that role as Selena. I still think that's Selena daddy to this day. Angela Bassett as Tina Turner. Now, that's acting. Up and down, all the roller coasters in life that life taking you through. That's acting. All right. Now, little Tina, whoa. She got about a good 60 seconds. And then Angela took over from age 12 to 52. Now, they know Angela's too damn old in that club to be considered under. I said, do they really got Catherine in here, Maka Mama? Maka Mama, you can be here, girl. You ain't no minor. I'm like, no, they don't got Maka Mama. Hey, girl, trying to make her look like she was underage. Angela, girl, you can pull off a lot of stuff, but pulling off. I say, they know good where Angela look every bit of 35 in this damn club right now, trying to make her look 15, 16. But they tried it because Angela said, no, I can take over from age 12. Y'all try it. I want this whole check. And she's like, no, we don't need them no more. We don't need no more actresses. I got her. She want that rock me, baby. Whew, like your flowers. Go, Angela, girl. Angela that's my girl. I love Angela Bassett. But they tried it. They definitely tried. I said, no, they didn't try to make her no preteen, and it's still 56. I said they tried. So, but no, that was an amazing movie. It absolutely was. What's Love Got to Do with it? Although it was based on a lot of fabrications, it was still a great movie. Selena was okay. Like, it wasn't like, no, it was not hitting like What's Love Got to Do with it. So this is the last topic I think we're getting out of here. We're going to go over to Station Head. Y'all, so the woman that did Tasha KT, Trans teeth, y'all, is around here. Look at what she doing to people's teeth. Look, look. Oh my goodness. It says, say what man puts unlicensed dentist on blast after she refused to fix his 500. Not 500 composite veneers. Wait a minute. He said, I didn't even know the veneers came in yellow. Pew. Ooh, pew. Wait a minute. $500. What? You ain't getting no veneers for no $500. You should have knew that was fake immediately. Like you should have, what? Yeah, I'm lost on the composite too. Girl, y'all look at these girl putting these big ass teeth in these people's mouth. Look. Um, I just can't get over these teeth. That is so mean. Why would she do that to him? Not the Morris Chestnut. You were never coming out with that, sir. But okay, so look at these. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me move this. Look at these big old veneers. Look at those two front teeth. Look at how big they are. Look at that. Wow. $500. The bottom row look okay. Now, if you look at the bottom row is fine. But the top row, it's the two front teeth for me. Those are huge. Now, them is chiclets. Those are chiclets. Look how big those two front teeth is. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is so messed up. And oh Lord. Okay, now look at her teeth, y'all. Look. They still met. Look at them front teeth. Like, why can't she get the front two teeth together? What is the issue with the two front teeth? That she just can't, like, that's her weak, and that's the strongest part of the smile. Like, it is the strongest part of the smile is the front two, the top two top and the bottom two. Like, I mean, no, ma'am. I mean, they look way better than what they look like. Girl, ooh, y'all see how she turned her mouth into bottle rockers off of Mortal Kombat? Oh my goodness. Y'all see what people go through to get these? I can't do that. They're not shaving my teeth. Like, they're not doing that. They're not doing that. Look, he said, is she at home? From what I can see, yes, because she's unlicensed. She does not have a license. So I don't think that they can like sue her. I really don't. No, she is not licensed. She is not. Hold on. The next one right here. She admits not having a dental license. So yeah, she is not licensed. She is, and she is not telling people that she is, from what I gather. So if she is telling people that I can do your teeth, I can do your, your veneers, and she only charging $500. Oh my goodness. They look like she charging $500. But I don't think she could sue them. I don't, because she is wrong for putting some yellow veneers, but he only paid $500. So maybe he just paid for the veneer and not the bleaching. Like, maybe he just paid for the veneer and not the bleaching. It's what I'm thinking. Because she did fix his front two teeth, but as you see, one of the teeth, you can see more of the gum than you can see the other. Those two front teeth were overlapping. So she removed the overlap to where it is straighter in the front, but they are yellow. And with most dentists, like if you smoke or anything like that, they'll make your teeth, whatever tooth, like fake false tooth or whatever, I forgot what they call it, but whatever they use, they make it the same color as your other teeth. So if your teeth, there's this color and you like chip your tooth, when you go into the dentist and they fix your chip, they're going to make your teeth the same color. They're not going to make it like that part, your new tooth is completely sparkling white and then the no. So they will make it the same color. So yeah, gross. So I don't know if he just paid the $500. Like, how do your teeth get like that? That means you don't brush your teeth at all. Look at that. That means you don't brush your teeth at all. Gross. Ooh, I know that mouth is on rot. That is disgusting. That is nasty. But yeah, I just can't get over these big two front teeth. So, because she does do him with white. So clearly he didn't pay for the whitening part. He just paid for the veneer. And he didn't get much of a veneer. It looks like she only did, because this is a woman, this is somebody else. It looked like she only did his front 2 teeth. It don't look like she did anything else because he pretty much has the same smile beyond her removing the overlap. Wow. Gross. Gross. So yeah, I don't know if they can sue her, but she does state that she does not have a license. So, but like, how is she getting all of this stuff? You know, if she doesn't have a dental license, like, how is she getting the tools? How is she getting, you know, the enamel, like, how is she getting all that stuff? The fake enamel, because it's not real. Like, how is she getting all that? Like, weird. He did complain to her, and she said something about that's why I think that, because he didn't show the whole message, he only showed part of the message. That's why I didn't read it, because I'm like, well, no, that's shady within itself, because you're only showing part of the message. Like, gross. Show the whole message. Like, what happened? So from China, maybe, yeah, maybe. All of y'all saying China. From Amazon, not pottery teeth. This can't be legal. Jasmine, I would agree. I don't think it is, but at the same time, when most people sue, it's because of like malpractice and stuff is for somebody, one, if you are a medical professional, and then two, if you are claiming that you're one, is what you will file like a malpractice claim for, and whatnot. So I don't know if they can. If she said from jump that I am not licensed. So that means you can't expect what a licensed dentist would do. You can't expect those results. So you can't sue them for that. Can you? I don't know. Can she be arrested? Yes, I do believe they sign forms. Yes. I do believe they are signing forms of like disclosures and basically saying like, if anything happened to your teeth or your mouth, infection, whatever like that, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Because when certain infections and stuff happen within the mouth, don't dentists like prescribe you antibiotics or, other things, like if you need like for your mouth, like if there's some type of swelling or if the veneer comes out, because it's very possible that veneers, they come out all the time. And with them shredding the tooth down to like basically nothing, like your teeth are like paper thin, especially how she did it. So I don't know. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Word said it was her dressed in that Fashion Nova tube. It didn't work for me. That's why I'm like, girl, you ain't got your hair wrapped up or nothing. Like, girl, like, is anything getting in their mouth? And like, why you ain't got on protective glasses? Like, what is going on? And then she put the white stuff that she uses like at the bottom of their mouth, and she like scoops it from it to put it on the teeth. It's like, should it even be on the gum? Like, should it even be on it? I don't know. Right? No mask, nothing. No protective glasses. I mean, those are shavings that she's shaving. Like, when she's doing it, that's fake tooth, so it's still hard, and and all of that stuff. So you ain't worried about nothing getting in your eyes or nothing, your mouth or your nose, or like, girl, there's no way I would have allowed her to do anything like that to me. She is better than me, because they are better than me, I should say, because no, you have to be a licensed professional. I need to come into an office. I need to see nurses. I need to see all type of stuff. I need to see previous work, previous complaints, like what have people complained about after getting their teeth done by you. So I need to see all of that before I even consider a consultation. I need to know that you are about business before administering painkillers, right? That too, because like doctors prescribe stuff like that, and dentists are technically doctors, right? They're like the same thing. Dentists are basically doctors, not like literal doctors, but I mean, basically, since they're MDs, they're just like they get a lot of the same schooling, a lot of the same teachings. So I don't know. That's crazy, y'all. That is crazy. So y'all be careful out here with these people. And them just trying to go all up in your mouth and all of that. Oral surgeons, yeah. She is not a surgeon. Girl, she ain't a piece of a surgeon. She admits, though, that she is not a trained professional. So that's what I'm saying. And then if they're signing any type of waiver saying that she's not responsible for anything that happens, well, that's another situation, too. Where the shine. Girl, they mouth just white. They mouth just white. That's all it is just mouth on white. Open your mouth. So, yes. So we about to get out of here. We're about to go on station here. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Thank you for all the super chats and super stickers and just being here and supporting me. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I love y'all so much. And in 5 minutes, we'll be on Station Head. Until the next show, I love you guys. Oh, hold on, I need to find my thing. I can't say bye yet. Okay, now I can. Bye.
Flex.